What's up guys, Patreon request today from CM Nate. Kaitlyn from the Quarry. This is a video game. Don't know anything about it, gotta say. Landscape page. Use pencil eraser, hit pause if I go too fast. This is a close-up on her face. So he sent me this particular image. So let's try. Center point to my page about here. And we'll start with the eyes. Right. So we'll curve a line. Asian eyes, carving around like so. And at the end we got eyelashes, right? So it kind of like spikes up eyelashes here. And then we'll kind of go this way with it. Just darken up, because she's got like heavy makeup on. Right. And then her bottom eyelid line, so you got the tear duct in here, and then it comes down, and we go back up into the eyelash section just here. And then her iris, big brown eyes, curving just around here. And her pupil, just somewhere in the center. Trying to get circular and in the middle, and then color black. Okay, so another little skin line here, tear duct, and then eyelashes on the bottom as well. So you just have these sort of dots and dashes going across here first, and then your eyelashes will come out from here. Okay, so we have like another sort of eyelid line here coming down, big sort of eyelid lines like so, and maybe another up here. And then just from the corner of her eye, like her forehead sort of starts here with a curved line. So her eyebrows then here, very sort of formed eyebrows, right, starting here, and then we will curve it up and then spiking down to this area where I did that curved line, because this is the start of her forehead, right? And your eyebrows are on your forehead. Top of the eyebrow, curving across like that, and you just have some loose hairs here at the front. Okay. Just darken up this eyelash area just because it's very dark in the picture due to the makeup. So you want it to be kind of a thicker line than the bottom one. She could have a light bag underneath her eye, like just a little suggestion of it, but not a lot of wrinkles on her face. So try and keep it smooth. So then the other eye, similar process, and you can fit an eye in between, maybe even a little bit more than an eye between the gap, like so. Maybe I would go, just looking at the picture here on my screen, it's about eye width, but you could get away with a little bit more. So this to here, maybe, yeah, a little bit more. So we'll go up and over again. Eyelashes on the end, remember. All right. And then tear duct sort of in there. And then this curves down and open to the corner of her eye. Like that. And then you want to make it all eyelashy on top. And will darken up that line again on this side. So you want to make this top eyelid line fairly heavy. And eyelashes go around the top. So like when you're doing eyelashes, you know, they'll go this way on this side, and this will be the middle. The ones in the middle that we're looking directly at go like straight up, and then they gradually curve down this way, and then gradually go this way on that side. So then her iris going down here. And on this side, there, and then her pupil somewhere in the middle, so we get them about the same level. It just sort of touches the top of her eyelid there, and you color it black. And you want the pupils to be kind of the same size, or she'll look sort of crazy. So we'll aim for a similar size. Okay, roughly like that. Bottom eyelash lines, dashes coming across. And then eyelashes sticking down here. And maybe a bag underneath. And then those eyelid lines, so open over there, and she does have like an extra sort of area here. It's like 2 eyelid lines. And then her eyebrow, so this eyebrow disappears underneath her hair. You could draw the whole thing, but it's kind of easier for me to just stop it sort of here somewhere, because I don't have to erase anything afterwards, right? But you know, if it's easier for you to just copy this side, feel free to do that. So then for her nose, right, so very smooth sort of skin, right? So you just suggest the bridge of the nose, because it's very slight. So you'll just have like these sorts of lines for the bridge of her nose, right? And then we go down and draw the nostrils, right? So we go curving over 2 lines like this. And you'll join these together with the point of her nose, like that. So it looks kind of like, I don't know, like a bird flying in the sky kind of thing, that shape. And then the nostrils curve around here. The dark part this is, so you want to color it black. Like so. And then her nostrils come around, the skin of them comes around this way. And up the side of her nose like this. Okay. And the tip of her nose, to draw it in, you want to just do light sort of lines like this kind of thing, hatching, kind of light, sketchy sort of lines curving around the tip of her nose here. You don't want to do much more than that, because it is just sort of shaded in on her face, you know. The nose is a shadow structure. It's not like dark lines like eyes. So the only parts you really need to draw in, unless it's like a male with like a big bridge of their nose, you would draw in a bit more. But on girls like this with sort of softer features, like just this part, and then maybe a little suggestion like that is all you need really. So her mouth, big top lip, big bottom lip as well. So just down here, right? She's got these sort of dimples that kind of start on the inside. So like underneath here, right? So this is where it lines up. If you drew a vertical line from her iris on this side, that's where her dimple would start there. And I think it's the same on the other side. Yeah, it is. So like down here, right? That's the width of her mouth. And then you'll go up, down in the middle, back up. It's like a really stretched out letter M. It's like you took a capital letter M and just pulled the legs out. Or the handle of a bow and arrow. That's sort of another shape it reminds me of. Right, and then just thicken up these sort of dimples on the side of her mouth. And then we will add her top lip, which is quite big. So it goes up to there. And again, it's like a letter M. Down in the middle, back up, back down. And you could add some wrinkles just on her lip if you wanted. Light ones. And then her bottom lip, quite big as well, comes down, back up to there. You could do some wrinkles on her lip as well if you wanted. And then maybe just like a shadow underneath her bottom lip for her chin. Okay, so her chin, round, smooth, sort of facial structure, right? And high cheekbones, so the cheekbones kind of stick out. So we'll add the chin first, right? So it kind of curves around like this, right? So your proportions are pretty much standard, right? So the pupil to the nostrils is about the same as nostrils to chin. So here to here is about the same as here to here. Say like the top of her eye maybe, or the pupil. You have a bit of wiggle room. So there and there are about the same. Right, top of her eye, I'd say. And they are about the same. And then nostrils to the bottom lip, about the same as bottom lip to chin. So they're your sort of proportions. And then we'll go for her jaw. So we just go up the side of her face. And again, gentle curve on the jaw, right? So when you get to sort of the edge of her mouth level, it starts to curve around. So it'll go, so say that so far. And then we will curve very round face, right? Like very gradual sort of curves on the face. Right, and then about nose level, the cheekbones are here, right? So these will curve out a bit more, right? So you have like a cheekbone area here. Just these light sort of lines. And then the cheekbone comes out and then sort of disappears under her hair here and under her hair here. Forgot her tear duct on this eye actually. I think there might be another eyelid line under her eyelashes. Like there, you can barely see it because of the eyelashes, but something else there. Okay, so her hair, right? She's long fringe coming down here and then some long hair coming down the side here. So it sort of gradually spikes out from her hair here. Right, so you'll have like some hair long flowing down and it's tucked in behind her ear on this side. Right, so it's like her ear is here, and then the hair just kind of disappears in behind the ear, which curves around here. A large sort of earlobe coming out like so. So her ear is pretty low down on her head, interestingly enough. That is the way it is in the picture. Yeah, the top of the ear lines up with her eye, and the bottom lines up with the nose. Usually it's like eyebrow, which is strange, but I guess that would make her ear look really big. Anyway, ear lines inside, like so. And then the rest of her hairline, just like this sort of zigzag coming across here. And then her fringe that comes down this side of her head will like come out from, say, here. We'll go down, and it's a wavy, very wavy. Like so. We'll gradually go back. We've lots of sort of hair spikes and lines and stuff here, texture lines. And of course, if you go over any of her face, you'll erase that. And then we have hair lines just in here, texture lines. You could get the odd sort of single strand of hair coming down, following that. Maybe here too. So then the rest of her hair, so she's got like a part in her hair here, right? So we've got like all these curve lines going this way, and then her hair comes across her head here. Right, and it starts to sort of come out behind her head. Like so, and you'll have maybe another wavy line here. Lots of these textures and stuff. Okay, and some more sort of spikes in under here. Like so. And then on the other side of her head, we'll go this way. You might have like a gap or something in it here. Right, and then we have the bee earring, right? So we'll go from here, curving down around. Got another line for it there, going around the back of her ear. And then another circle that connects to that one. And then we have the bee's head, the bee's body, and some lines that come across here, and some sort of jewel there, and then wings. Like so. And then hair spikes sticking out this way. And some more going just behind her neck, right? But we'll go this way. And then we get her neck in just after we do this. Okay, so I think I'll just make these eyelashes a little bit longer because they look pretty long in the picture now I'm looking at them. eyelashes are really long. Okay, so her neck comes down this way into there, and it goes into like a hoodie. Right, so you've got like light sort of neck collar lines just going that way, neck muscle lines. And then her collar over a hoodie. So we can just see it coming around from the back, going down that way, around from the back, going down there. And then it has sort of an outer edge to it. And the hoodie sort of hangs down behind her shoulders there. And then her shoulder, I'd say, will go off this way. Like so. Okay, but I think that's kind of the best I can do. Maybe a little lip line just there. Right, Kaitlyn from the Quarry. Hope it's helpful. Once again, thanks for watching. Thanks for the request on Patreon. See you in the next one.